We'll talk here. Episode 201. Not to sound narcissistic, but anyways. Yeah, I just want to talk a little bit about how, like, lately I've been seeing, like, a lot of the same stuff in my feeds on social medias. Okay, sorry about that. Anyways, so I've been seeing a lot of the same kind of stuff in my social media feed. And I know that social media is definitely different for everybody because the algorithm is basically made up of what we say, because our phones are listening to us, obviously, and what we watch the most. So whatever you watch the most on social media, your algorithm is going to be based around that and obviously what your phone listens to. Like, that's why you get so many different ads for certain things right after you finish saying it out loud. Then your phone suddenly starts showing you ads for it everywhere. Yeah, it's because duh. But anyway, so I just wanted to say that according to my feed, it just feels like as if I'm running into a lot of the same or similar um pretty much the same similar, like, vlogs and social media feeds, which are very similar to like when I started Raw Rebel Talk. A lot of people are coming on talking about a lot of different things, from government issues to like just their opinions, like they're opinion based. And I don't know, I'm kind of flattered because I feel like as if, I don't know how to say it, but I just feel like as if, I don't know how to say it without saying it in the wrong way. I just feel like as if it's uh because of me. Like, I feel like as if, like, more and more people are opening up their third eye or their eyes, second set of eyes or whatever, because of me. And I think it's like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's more like a, maybe I set the trend for something in spiritual way, like in a spiritual way, because I've come across a lot of people in life, and I don't know, for that reason alone, I touched a lot of souls. And I personally think that, I think every soul that I've come in contact with has changed for the better. Now, is that 100% true? I'm not sure, but I like to think that, because I think that my soul is a very healing soul. Yeah, like, I heal people. Like I said before, um, the Aquarius sign, it's Aquarius zodiac sign, we are of a healing, giving sign. Like, we give our cups overflowing to the point where we're giving away love or giving away a lot of, like, healing or water, because we're the water bearers, right? So, water, and what is 90 or 80% of the body, the human body, made of? Water. So, we're healing. Um, the only reason I say that, in a sense, is because, well, I don't know if anybody follows me to the point where you know that um that I'm superly invested in spirituality, and basically like spiritual, very spiritual. Like, to the point where I like, well, I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you. But I'm spiritual. And I think that it's there, if you follow me, like I said, you would know that I write poetry too. Follow my poetry page. And if you've been following my poetry page, you would know that I highly dislike those higher ups, the elite, the ones that sit above all of this and control all of this. Not the higher ups, like higher ups. I don't think it has anything to do with like God or anything like that, or if we are gods, like our higher selves. But I'm talking about like actual humans that are like the humans that are controlling everything, like in control of all the money, in control of where, like all the things that are going on. So I personally think that those elite, which I like to call them the elite, they are really going to be the ones that bother my soul. And my soul is fighting back. And there's one poem I said or something, I don't remember what it was, but I think I recall saying that I was going to wake people up in case you don't get what I'm saying, is wake people up, like unlock their consciousness for them. And I did that. I think I did that. I think I did that. I'm just kind of like thinking that I did that. Not saying that I haven't had my downfalls, because I've had my downfalls. But I get this strange inkling that I'm really responsible for the fact that people are becoming more and more aware. And maybe that puts a target on my back spiritually. But I believe in that I'm a very powerful entity, being, God, and that it's going to be hard or difficult to get rid of me. And I don't mean that in a bad way, like I'm going to fight. It's just more of a, my love for humanity is so strong. My love for the underdog is so strong that I think that nothing could break that, nothing could stop that. And that even if I got attacked or hurt, people would know. People would know, people would find out. I would eventually um pretty much become something bigger. Bigger in a sense like the world would change after. Like it would drastically be shifted into the world I believe it could be. Mm. But then again, I could just be, thinking outside of my mind, going insane. But I don't know. I don't know. I like to think like that sometimes, like that I have this foot inside the spirit world where there I'm like this big thing, like this rebel. This rebel. And fighting against the elite. And then I come back to reality every now and then and realize I'm just at home in bed talking to you beautiful people. So, yeah. Anyways, but yeah. So if you want to change your algorithm, like for social media purposes, and you want to see things like, for instance, something different than just, because I knew people. Okay, for instance, like there was somebody who asked me why they only get these models on their social media, right? Like, why do they get models? Like, all these models with fake tits, fake butts, right? And it's like, the reason your algorithm is only showing you models is because you took one time or a few times. I don't think it just changes based off one time. I think it changes a few times. Is because you either follow a bunch of models or you liked model pages or something, or you pretty much you went down that direction pretty much, right? So if you want to change your algorithm, you have to adjust it depending on something else. So you have to start liking other things. And it's going to be hard because your algorithm is already designed to attract what you want to see, because it's going to try to keep you on social media as long as possible. So, but if you're here and I don't know what kind of algorithm you're on right now as far as YouTube, if you're here, but um that's one way you could try to change it, is to like different things. Try to change it up, because on my algorithm, I like saying that word. Um, for the feed that I get with social media, um, it's gonna be mainly I get like a lot of recipes because I like looking at recipes for how to make things at home that you normally can't make. Like normally you go to the store to buy, right? Like for instance, like candy bars, like some kind of Snickers or Twix or something like that. They're going to show me how to make it homemade, so it's much healthier. I've liked a lot of things like that. So my feed will show me some more of those things. Um What other things have I liked? I liked a lot of controversial things. So my feed shows me a lot of controversial things. So it's like, if you want to change your feed, you have to start liking the things that are different from what you've been liking and go outside of yourself or change your feed. So if you're looking for, instead of all these Instagram models and all these fights, you're going to keep getting those kinds of things if you like those kinds of things. You have to like the things that you want to see. So if you see a business page, like a business ad or business page or something like that, and you're interested in changing your mindset, you have to change your whole entire feed. So start liking business ads or people that inspire you to do things with your life. Like, there's a lot of feed on my feed about people being inspirational, or a lot of things of get rich quick, which mainly I didn't like anything like that, but I've saved a few things in contents with AI, um, things like AI programming, a lot of stuff with like remote jobs. So they're sending me those things to keep me on social media longer, which it works. I'm not gonna lie, it works. How long do I scroll all day? Probably a lot. But I try to make my mind use social media instead of being social media. So, way I use social media is I nitpick things from social media that I can use for later on. Because I know I want to make a business from something, from writing, poetry, whatever, um, or my book. So I use it by nitpicking the things that I don't want, or the things that I do want to use later on. So little things, and starting businesses and stuff like that, or saving AI websites, or websites that I can use, or recipes and stuff that I want to try. All of those things I've saved personally because I know I'm going to go back to them. That's another thing. You save things, depending on what you save, your whole feed is going to show you that stuff, more of that stuff too. So it's a lot of it's a lot. It's a lot. It's basically just mentally picking everything that you save, like, stay too long on. If you stay too long on something or watch a video for too long, that automatically starts coming up in your feed more because they want to keep you addicted to your phone. So, how do you do this? Use it as a tool. Start watching things on social media that are gonna inspire you or feed you good energy or give you something like, okay, a lot of my feeds, like I told you, show me ways to get rich, right? Which I don't believe all of those. I have a plan myself, so I don't follow those. But if you want to get rich, you have to follow behind what rich people do. And I wouldn't believe every person on social media with money, because half the time it's social media. So, but you can follow behind businesses like tech businesses or people with remote jobs. Some people are offering or telling you about remote jobs to sign up for and what they make. You can get a lot of that on your feed. So a lot of those things are helpful to increasing your mentality. You're not using social media just for brainless scrolling. You're using it in a way so you can help yourself have a stronger mind. So, all in all, it's a tool if you use it as a tool. Or you can go with the brainless scrolling and stay addicted to your phone. I know it's hard, but I'm going to go ahead and get off now because I've been on for 20 minutes. But I hope that all of you guys learned something. If not, I mean, I don't know. I'm just here. I love you guys. Spread love. Think for yourself. Live free. Good night.